Hi, everyone. So, there is obviously a major astrological event occurring tonight, or really, rather, into the early hours of tomorrow morning, as of when I am posting this video. And as you probably already know, this is a total lunar eclipse taking place. So, I thought I'd come on and do a special reading where we talk about potentially what could be coming up around this full lunar eclipse, anything that you might need to know. For some reason, I keep getting the words mixed signals. So this very specifically might pertain to a certain person that you are feeling some mixed signals from, and maybe this will bring through some clarity about that situation. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to start by shuffling the energy oracle cards. Keep in mind this reading will not be for everyone. This is going to be a very specific one, especially if you are in that group that's relating to the mixed signals. So only take what does connect for you and feels aligned for you personally, okay? So what can I channel for all of the beautiful souls tuned into today's reading? I'm hearing it's not what it appears. Your intuition was correct, but they're concealing something from you on the surface. Wow, okay. So, right away, just give me 1 second here. Right away, I'm getting the message that the person giving you mixed signals, the reason the signals feel mixed is because you're very intuitive. And because you actually already know intuitively what's going on here. You know intuitively how this person feels. However, in the physical world, they seem to be presenting something to you that's very different. So, what I'm getting is it's that contrast between what your intuition knows, which, by the way, seems to be the truth here, and what they're showing you on the surface, which seems to have this element of something being hidden or concealed. But what I'm hearing is you may be feeling the void today, meaning this situation may have you feeling confused or in kind of a lower state as of today. Which is very interesting because doesn't that seem to kind of reflect the energy around this lunar eclipse? Something being eclipsed from you. But a strong message coming through is that this is a temporary state. However, even though it's a temporary state, it also feels like a necessary state. Like, in this void, something powerful is happening within you, and we will be getting into that. But I'm also hearing this is going to pass, so this is going to shift, and I feel something is going to be majorly brought to light that is confirming what your intuition has known here. So, I know that was a lot of information right up front, but I am getting the letter initials T, O, N, Y, R, D, and E. Those could be in someone's name here. So, what can I channel for all of the beautiful people listening to this reading? ENV. Okay, so, well, I picked up this is about this person's feelings, that they are longing for you, but something about this longing actually feels kind of painful to them. And the reason it feels painful is because they know that you're confused. They know you're getting mixed signals. But for some reason, this person feels like their hands are tied. They feel like they don't have a choice but to give you these mixed signals or to conceal something from you. And I know that sounds really strange, but I feel the reason is some form of moral obligation or an obligation to another person. Maybe someone that they were already romantically connected with, maybe someone from their past. I feel like it's their internal sense of morality, their moral compass, that is preventing them from being able to actually reveal what they're feeling towards you at this time. I'm hearing upstanding, like this person is an upstanding person. They may be well known in their community. They may be, I'm hearing gossip. Maybe they're worried about being the talk of the town or what people would think. Maybe they're in an environment, for some reason my guides called it a fishbowl, an environment where they feel like their life or their situation is very visible or being examined, or that there are a lot of eyes on them in some sense. Maybe they're from a small town, or maybe this just speaks to their close social circle or something about their environment that feels kind of like a fishbowl to them. Like they have a lot of people looking in, like word travels really fast, and they're trying to avoid this external gossip here. But what I'm getting is you connect with them beyond the mind. With the thinking man reversed, they can't really make logical sense of the feelings that they're having for you. And yet they are there. And I keep getting the word pulling. that this person feels a very strong magnetic pulling towards you. And I'm hearing it's an unfulfilled spiritual contract that's being activated. I feel like this is creating restlessness between the two of you, and you may be feeling this restlessness as well. I'm hearing that at times it may almost feel chaotic to you, this restless feeling that you're getting. And you might think, am I crazy for feeling like I have to talk to this person? Or I have to be around them? Or I have to get to know them? But what's actually going on here is the restlessness that you're feeling is your soul really pulling you towards this person, and they're feeling the same way. That seems to be heavily mirrored on both sides. But I'm also getting that this restlessness is about the fact that a soul contract has just been activated between the two of you. I have to tell you, if this is connecting for you, I really recommend staying tuned for my collective reading tomorrow because I've already recorded it, and we actually do touch on this dynamic, especially towards the end of that video. So if you haven't subscribed yet, and this is resonating, I do recommend subscribing and turning on notifications so you get notified when I post that video, which will be coming out tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because, yes, there's a lot of other information for you in that video, but towards the end, we really get into talking about this person and how they may be kind of fitting into your life at this time. But what I'm getting is a soul contract between the two of you has been activated. But there's another expired soul contract, like still kind of in their energy, or I should say maybe not in their energy, but in their life physically. And that's what's so complicated. Because what we're dealing with here is the fact that a very powerful soul contract has been activated between the two of you. Whether that's a twin flame, a soulmate, only you know how to define this. But it's been activated, and what that means is the two of you are meant to be meeting or collaborating or moving forward together in some way. But at the same time, this expired soul contract. Again, this could be a romantic relationship, it could be a friend group, it could be something in their life that is very heavy or restrictive or karmic. I feel like something has outrun its time, it is expired. But for some reason, there are remnants of it still in their life physically. So, what's happening is they're feeling very internally conflicted because this person is an upstanding person. They have a strong moral code, and they're feeling this obligation towards something or someone from their past. But they're also feeling the fact that the soul contract with you has been so strongly activated, and that's creating this restless feeling. What I'm getting as well is that this person has never felt this way before. They've never felt like they just have to meet a person or have to talk with a person or get to know someone or be close to them. But that's how they feel with you. It's literally this kind of irresistible pulling sort of sensation that they've been trying to resist with sacral chakra reversed. It's like they've been trying to deny themselves how attracted to you they are, but they really can't because it's something that's deeper than the superficial. It's an energetic pulling. It's the activation of a soul contract here, but between the two of you. So let's see if we can pull a few more cards about this person and situation. But I will say, if this is connecting and you do want to speed up this process, which at this point does feel inevitable, but if you want to catalyze it and facilitate it, I really recommend my Quantum Connection Subliminal Meditation. Because this will really help you deepen the bond with this person spiritually, energetically, and manifest more physical communication and interaction with them more quickly in the physical world. The link to download my Subliminals app and get access to this meditation is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video if you don't yet have the app. Okay, with loss in the reverse position, yeah, I feel what's going to push this person towards you ultimately is fear of losing you. I'm hearing, how can I be afraid of losing something I've never had? That's how they're feeling. And yet, they are, because I feel that they've never really had you in a tangible way. This may even be a new person or someone recent, and yet they're already afraid of losing you. That's going to lead them to this hidden path. So, I'm hearing the way in which they approach you, it's not something you can force. It's not something you can control. It's even not something you're going to be able to predict. In fact, I feel the way they come towards you is going to happen when you're not expecting it, and it's going to surprise you. It's going to be the hidden path here. And yet, they're going to be pushed forward because, again, you connect with them in a space beyond their mind, and on some level, this person is sensing that there's some kind of spiritual bond between the two of you. For some reason, I heard before spring, or in the middle of spring. So, for some of you listening, this person actually could be moving towards you very soon, because at least in the Northern Hemisphere, spring is basically upon us. So, I feel as though this means basically any time now, this person could be coming towards you. Regardless of which hemisphere you live in, by the way, I feel the timing here is most likely the same. Like, as of when you are listening to this video, I feel it could be any time when this person takes that hidden path, so to speak, towards you. So, can I get any more information on what this person wants to say to you? Let's go to the Lover's Oracle just to get some very direct messages. These are usually very clear, direct cards. I can't let go of you. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who tried to kind of push themselves back into that logical space, especially because they still feel some kind of sense of obligation to this person or thing from their past that may still be in their life. And yet, they can't let you go. We also have the card, childhood trauma. So, I feel this speaks to the fact that the person or situation that they were with, or that they're still with, connects with them from a wounded place. So, it may be someone that felt comfortable to them because of childhood trauma, because of some of their energetic patterns that were lower vibrational, that may have come from their childhood. But I'm hearing you feel more like home to them than even the people that they may have grown up with. For some reason, I'm really picking up on a person who may have had a lot of issues at home or with their family, with feeling unsupported. Again, there could have been trauma here, but I feel as though with you, they feel a kind of home that they never felt anywhere else. We also have the card, I'm obsessed with you. Yeah, people don't believe in me. I feel like that speaks to the childhood trauma, that feeling of never really being deeply supported by the people around them. But with this obsession card, and I get that you're picking up on this as well, even though it may have been creating mixed signals. Because, once again, you're most likely feeling via energetic transference that this person is obsessing over you, that they're thinking about you really heavily, and yet in the physical world they may have been very distant. Or it's almost like they're trying to distance themselves because they know if they get around you, they aren't going to be able to control themselves. They're not going to be able to control what they say, what they do, and that scares them. It creates a lot of internal conflict within them, with the conflict card coming up as the Five of Wands. So, I know this was a bit of a shorter reading, but I really hope it reached you. Again, if you want more on this, we are going to go deeper into this tomorrow in the collective reading, and I'm sure this energy will be coming up more in the future. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Leave me a comment if you want to share how any of this connected for you. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. And otherwise, I am wishing you a beautiful remainder of your day, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.